काय ऑमलेट बनवतोस? हम्म. काय आदळापट लावलीस? काय आदळापट लावलीस म्हटलं. असं झालं. नाही मग
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and
No day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one.
Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming,
Or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Inter Milan finding their passes. Great vision. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
To Catalana! And for a moment, time stood still.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Politano. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. And Martinez! Oh, it's hit the post! Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. He has a look up. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. It's a searching pass, not the most accurate pass. Serginho, and it's DiMarco. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Martinez. And here's the chance to counter. Great work on the overlap. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Dumfries. Barella. Now, can they get him away? Luis Enrique! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played out to the left flank. Now it's to Ketelara. .30 minutes gone.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cannavaro. DiMarco. And it's Serginho. And this is Lukaku. McTominay. Oh, they can break here. Luis Enrique is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Oh, his flank support out wide. Good take, and is he in? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Serginho gets into a... And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He's got space in the area! And that's been well dealt with. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Luis Enrique. McTominay. DiMarco looking for the run. DiMarco. Oh, it's played into the area. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. And he's picked it up out wide. Here it is, crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Barella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Enrique. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Serginho. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. DiMarco clears it away. Lookman. For Lukaku. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Luis Enrique. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Buongiorno calmly anticipates. This looks promising. Luis Enrique, he's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries from... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Di Lorenzo. Passing is crisp and sharp. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's lifted it over.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Serginho. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Dumfries. Dumfries. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Politano. Martinez is onto it in a flash. Calhanoglu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
This might spell take shapes to shoot! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he whips it in. Inter Milan have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. They get a throw in. Played with finesse. And he's managed to get rid.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Out to the right, and they can counter here. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
DiMarco receives it in a wide position. And the pass is intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mkhitaryan, and the shot!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputation, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left...
There's the shot! Goal!
Just a minute, guys.
And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
6 with 5.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It changed to be 3285. 8. Right. And these are yesterday I have created the two joiners over there. No?
उसका आ गया joiners?
क्या हुआ?
उसका पहला joiners?
वो हो गया है बस कल के दो joiners वो create है बस reset करके share करो ठीक है? Yesterday I worked actually so that's why I actually helped you. You just have to send those two journals and after that you just have to work on movers, okay? Because levers of day before yesterday are done. So day before yesterday and like yesterday's levers, movers and joiners and day before yesterday's movers, okay?
आपने कल तक joiners clear कर दिया है ना?
हाँ
That's what you are telling me.
कल का दो joiners send करना बाकी है ठीक है created है send करना बाकी है okay
उसका पहले joiners भी है ना?
हाँ वो cleared है बस मार्क नहीं किए वो मार्क करो मेरे नेम में ठीक है
एक मिनट हाँ
There are 20 joiners I cleared and 2 that you need to just share, okay?
Okay, got it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Enrique tries making a
Okay,
foray
Jeeta,
down
thank
the
you,
line.
bye.
Dumfries. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Martinez brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
McTominay. He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni getting this one clear. Sucic. Darmian. Stefan de Vrij. Now to Marco. That'll be a throw. And it's been given away. Aims beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. De Vrij getting this one clear. De Bruyne. In with the challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Martinez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barella. Darmian. It's a good foot in there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho gets into a good position. And that should get the job done.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marco. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Di Marco. Ball driven towards the far post. Sucic. That is ended up in no man's land. Di Marco. Well, that has not gone well. Stefan de Vrij.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Darmian is there, and he can get that clear. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Yes, it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Luis Enrique. And it's McTominay. Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Turan. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Batistuta. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
De Bruyne! And he's being shifted off it.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Decent chance! Goal, Inter! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's Çalhanoğlu! De Vrij with the clearance. Barella. And here's Lautaro Martinez. De Vrij gets good distance on it. And that's a throw. Di Marco. And it's Serginho. De Bruyne. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's McTominay. Serginho's cross. And that has been clubbed away. Passes short and sharp. Çalhanoğlu. Luis Enrique. And the finish! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Out to the left it goes. Barella. He's had it taken off him. Çalhanoğlu, nicely spread. Luis Enrique could try cutting inside here. Knocks it into space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Challenge, McTominay is fouled. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Decent hit from there. Di Marco. Sucic. Barella. And it's DiMarco. Thuram. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram on 2 now, and looking for 3.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Now Martinez. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, what has happened here? He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
DiMarco. Sucic. Barella. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bastoni. Dumfries. Tries to pass it through. Luis Enrique providing an outlet on that. Header! Çalhanoğlu finds himself offside. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Ansu Fati, has hogged the limelight since his debut, far more than some of his more illustrious peers. Someone seen as the next great thing in football, and from what I've seen, certainly from a tactical intelligence viewpoint, I think it's going to be hard to refute that.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foden. Over to the left. Cannavaro. Foden. McTominay. Now Foden. Yamal. Mbappe. He's looking wide. Now it's Weghorst. Cannavaro cuts it out. Barcelona appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good chance here! David Klaassen. Wijndal. Now Schutzalo. Wijndal. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Yamal, and he's got Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish, and it's...
Can he finish? David Klaassen. Wijndal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Weghorst. That's good defending, very good defending. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. That pass isn't the best. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. And it's McTominay. Yamal. He's in space and looking for options. Wijndal. To Klaassen. Schutzalo. Wijndal. And it's Klaassen. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ajax finding their passes. And Fati. Now Mbappe. Weghorst.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
McTominay. Foden. And the pass is intercepted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Referee's given a throw. Foot in. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
He's gone for it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Foden with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Great vision. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That is ended up in no man's land. Eric Garcia. Mbappe. Weghorst. And it's McTominay. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
And the second half gets underway.
será reemplazado por el
First half brought no goals. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He is through here. Out to the left it goes. Delivers with whip. Weghorst. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
David Klaassen. Schusselo. Now it's Weghorst. That's a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal aims beyond the defence. And that's paid to a promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Klaassen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Up he goes! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get onto this? McTominay kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wijndal. Looking to play it in. He's got away. This looks promising. Eric Garcia. McTominay.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And the finish! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment, there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played out wide. Gets good distance on it. Ajax making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Eric Garcia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Ajax have reclaimed it. Weghorst receives it in a good position here. Klaassen, and he's quick to snatch it back. Defending was strong and firm. Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Mbappe! I think we're just about done here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella...
Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now the breakaway. McTominay. Now it's Yamal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He has a look up. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's been taken short. And that has left him in a heap. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Burn. Opts for safety. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Trippier. Foot in. Trippier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ferran Torres. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the left. Now it's McTominay. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Trippier. Deftly away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Thiago cuts out the pass. Tonali for Joelinton. Tonali pressing high and with purpose. Trippier to Elanga. Ferran Torres looking to add to his goal. Threads one in. Tries a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hall. Tonali. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foden. Yamal. Tonali makes the interception. Trippier. Elanga. Now it's Gordon. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Either side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Welcome our players to
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. Eric Garcia. And it's Camavinga. Now McTominay. Eric Garcia. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Linton. Hall. Tonali played out to the right. Now it's Gordon. He's played it back. And it's Tonali. And it's Hall. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Trippier. Chow. He's looking wide. He's in space and looking for options. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been slung wide. Foden. Foden will not want to lose it. Shoots! That has been knocked clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, nice touch. Yamal. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Defending of variety. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Paul. Linton. Now Tonali. Mbappe tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camavinga. Eric Garcia. And it's McTominay. McTominay. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Hall. Just a quarter of an hour to play. To Elanga. Wriggles his way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's going to go a long way. Newcastle choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That has ended up in no man's land. Eric Garcia. Livramento. Elanga. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's picked out the run. Decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Newcastle making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time.
Gordon! He's missed, but not by that far.
Gordon is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bird does really well to win the ball there. Livramento. To Elanga. He's found the way through. And here's Gordon. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so...